Hi guys, it's Cosmochlo here, and today I'm doing a first impressions and review on the MISSGUIDED Make-up. Hold on. Here it all is. So I did use the makeup on my face today, on my eyes, so the eyeshadow, my contour, like highlight and stuff, and on my lips. And I did get very mixed impressions from it. So check it out, keep watching to find out what I thought of it. So first off, I'm going to unwrap the contour palette because I've done my foundation and I put powder on, but I need to do my contour. So let's unwrap this. So this is the MISSGUIDED contour palette, and it has a picture of a camera on the front, and on it says "Too Legit Contour Kit." It says, "Holla, we are MISSGUIDED and we believe in beauty for real girls. No major miracles performed here, just really good makeup essentials to help you achieve your beauty goals." I think MISSGUIDED are so good with like their wording and like their advertising, so I really like this, and I think this packaging is so good. Like, oh my god. Let's open it up. Woo, what do we have here? Two strobes, 2 contours, and 2 blushes. So there's 6 things. These ones are the blush, these are the contour, and these are the strobes. So let's try this out. I would have preferred it if this was a mirror, because like this would be a lot more like easier to use, but I don't have a mirror on this, so I need to get a mirror. Okay, so I've zoomed you in, and I'm going to go in first with my contour, and I'm going to use the colour Hotline, which is this colour here. So as I said, this is the more caramel colour, and I've got a little mirror to help me out. So let's see how we get on. Okay, yeah, there's a bit of it going on. I actually really like that because it's so subtle. Like, let me look in the big mirror in front of me. Yeah, oh my god, I actually really love that. That's so subtle and so like, oh, there's a little bit of contour there, but it's not like blah, like, ugh, like muddy. It isn't muddy whatsoever. I actually really like that. So I might just go on top of it with the darker colour, just to kind of see how we get on with that. So I'm going to go in with the darker colour, which is called The Bomb. Oh yeah, that's a hell of a lot darker. Mistake. Yes, that's the contour. In the mirror in front of me, it looks a lot more like better. So the lighter colour was really nice and subtle, though you did need a lot more, like, you needed to go to it a lot more to put more product on. The darker one, literally, it was like bam, but that might just be because it's too dark for my skin. I think the lighter one obviously wouldn't be good for people with darker skin tones, but maybe the colour The Bomb might be okay for darker skin tones. However, I wouldn't like guarantee it. But yeah, so yeah, that was alright, that was okay. Contour is all good. For blush, I'm going to go in with the colour, oh, I don't know. Should I go for Balling or Peachy? Oh, I can't decide. I'm going to go for Balling, simply because we're in autumn now and Peachy seems a little bit more like a summery colour. So we'll go for Balling. So I've put my brush in. Let's apply this. I can't tell. I cannot tell if anything is even coming off. Can you see a difference? Okay, so with the blush, it is again very subtle, but that was just the Balling one. Like, I didn't try Peachy, but I feel like Peachy would be the same. Just from swatching it, I feel like, yeah, it would be the same. So it is pigmented, but it is a little bit on the, like, you just need to like go with it a bit. Like, you need to just work with it, just keep applying it, which in a way is good and bad. So it's good because it means like sometimes when you have like a really pigmented blush, you put it on and then you're like, whoa, like that was way too much. So it is good because it's buildable. However, I feel like if it was just that tad smidgen bit more, smidgen isn't even a word, but if you had like a smidge bit more pigment, it would be just a little bit more bam. But you can work with it and it is buildable. Like, you probably can't even see it that much on camera, but it is there. It's there. Okay, so now we're going to do strobing, and as I said to you, I want to go with lightning because it's like yellow toned rather than the pinky toned one, because I have used the pink like blush. So I'm going to go with the yellow tone one, which is lightning. So when I put the brush in, it actually picks up a lot more from the pan, so it's a little bit more flaky, if you know what I mean. Like, you know when like it comes a little bit more like dusty. So let's see how this applies. Oh wow, highlight on point. Look at that glow. Bam, can you see that? Wow. My good God. Oh my God, so that highlight, yeah, like it's actually like popping. Like it's ball, bam, ball, like literally like, whoa. It is definitely like got some shimmer in it. It's not like a champagne pop where you're like, oh my God, where are my sunglasses at? But it has got shimmer in it. So I'm liking that. So far with the Too Legit contour kit, I actually really like it. The packaging is, look at that rainbow, wow. The packaging is a 10 out of 10. Like I really do like the packaging. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. It's an 8 out of 10 because it doesn't have a mirror. If it had a mirror, it would have been spot on. But like the outdoor packaging is really cool. I really like it. And on the back it does have like the ingredients. It has like that little cute quote that I read out earlier. So I really do like the packaging. For the product itself, the pans are a little bit too small for me. Like I'd prefer it if it was a bit more like there. But okay, it's fine. We can deal with that. And the colours are, as I've said 1,000 times, they're pigmented. They just need a little bit more oomph and a little bit more to work on, which it has its pros and cons. It means it's buildable, but it also means that it can take a lot more longer, and sometimes you just want to be like bam. But if you can see the difference on my face, then that's all good. My favourite, I think, is the contour, because the contour was so subtle and lovely, which I like. And then even the darker shades, although it was like, whoa, that's a bit more darker for me, it did like blend out quite well. They were easy to blend, which is obviously perfect. The strobe slash highlights were cute as. I'm not even like a big highlight person, but I really like that highlight. Like you can even see it now. Like, can you see my head? Like bam, bam, bam. Like, oh, I'm glowing. Next up is actually the eyeshadow palette. So let's get this out. Okay, I'm not impressed. Oh my God, right. So this is the outside, cute as. And when I open it, do you see all that fallout? Do you see all that fallout? Look at all that fallout. Sorry, I'm using my eye in the corner to see that I'm still in shot. But oh my God, look at that. Can you see that? Misguided, I'm not impressed with this. Like, not at all impressed. And I know, I'm going to take a picture of this, hold on. These are the colours. The colours are actually so pretty because they do have their neutrals and they do have their bold statements. And the majority of them are shimmery. It looks like there's only 2 colours that aren't shimmery. But even so, that one possibly is shimmery. It's just a darker tone, so I can't really tell. So it does come with 2 brushes. Both brushes have the padded brush that comes with like every makeup palette, but who the hell actually uses this little padded thing? And then one of them has an angled point, like an angled brush, which I quite like for like wings and things like that. And the other one just has a pan. Can you see that? Just like a pan one. So the colours are exactly what it says. There are neutrals and there are bold statement colours. However, because most of them are shimmery, you couldn't do like a fully natural look with them. But we're going to try and see what we can do with it. So I'm going to go with this shade here. I don't know what it's called because they don't have individual names. However, I'm going to go with this one here for a transition. So let's see. So I'm really liking this colour and this colour. All the brushes fell out because they're really like bold and pigmented. So I feel like I might play around with that. So with the more orangey tone colour, which is this one, I'm going to put it in my crease a bit more. So let me just find a brush. And then I kind of want to do that other colour, so this colour all over my lid. So let's just do it. Okay, so I did that all over my lid and look how much fallout is on my eyes. Oh my god. I'm going to use my Sigma taper blending brush because I just like to blend it kind of all in together. But and using this white one here, I'm going to put that on my brow bone and in the inner corners. It's a bit like the contour palette, like it isn't as consistent as I would like it to be. As I was applying the eyeshadow, it did take a little bit more to build it up. It needed a lot more patience and a lot more like reapplication, which was what I found with the contour. I did get a lot of fallout. Even now I'm getting fallout, which is super annoying. But the colours are pretty. It is annoying that they were all shimmery because I feel like my eye socket looks really oily at the moment, which you probably can't see, but it feels really oily. But yeah, I like it. It's alright. The colours are nice. I feel like since applying it literally 5 minutes ago, it's already lost some of its pigment, which is annoying as well. But apart from that, it is a good palette. It did cost £10, I believe. Let me just double check that. Palette is £10, which, do you know what, just save up another 20 quid and get like a £30 eyeshadow palette, or like save, like, I don't know, like I wouldn't be like you need this, like this is the next best thing. Like they tried, well done Misguided, you have tried, but I'm not sold on it, like not massively. Okay, so I just finished doing my eyes, so I just put some eyeliner on and some mascara. I did find while applying it, like my eyeshadow has already faded massively, but it's still there, you can still see it. So I'm not going to complain too much, but I don't know, like the pink's just like losing its pigment, which is so annoying. But the next thing is their lip gloss, which is their last thing. They also did have a beauty blender sponge kind of thing, which I really wanted to use to like put my foundation on, but I just didn't get it. Like I remember I added it to my cart and then I like removed it from my cart, so you know. So it's called Selfie Pout Misguided Lip Kit. So they called it a lip kit, which is like the Kylie Jenner lip kits. So on the back it says, let your lips do the talking with the Lips on Fleek trio. Define, plump and shine and be your own gloss boss with the strongest lip game in town. The packaging isn't like awful, like it's got this metallic thing on the back and the front see-through, and then it's kind of just in like a bag basically. But yeah, we've got a lip pencil. Define and contour your perfect lip shape with this creamy lip pencil. A pout plump, apply to bare lips to enhance the fullness of your natural pout. And then Gloss Boss, glide this rich gloss over lips for a pop of vinyl shine. So let's get this pencil out. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've got a bit of foundation on my lips, but we'll just go with it. So the colour's actually quite pretty, but I might just be lucky because I feel like it does go okay with my skin tone, and maybe I did a good choice with the eye makeup as well. But it said it was creamy. I don't think it was creamy. Like when I think of creamy, I do think of the Kylie Jenner lip kits, and the fact that they've called this a lip kit kind of does make you instantly think that. So I don't think it was as creamy as they've made on to be, and it did take a lot of more like to go back over it over and over again. And it did get a little bit stuck on my lips as I was going across. But that might just be my lips. I might be like a little bit more chapped, but you never know. It smells like a mint Christmas cookie, but not mint. But I feel like there is a bit of mint there. I don't know, I feel like it's something you'd put in like a bath bomb, the scent. But my lips are starting to tingle, which I should have guessed because it is a lip plumper, but I can't tell entirely what it's doing. Like, it doesn't tingle as much as like other lip plumpers I've used. It's just a little bit like, yeah. Oh, this one smells horrible. Oh, that smells like, they smell very Christmassy. So this one smells like Christmas cookies, or like Christmas something. I don't know, it just reminds me of Christmas scent. This smells like a Christmas fart. Like, oh my god. Oh, that smells like burnt. Yeah, so this lip plumper, it made my lips tingly for about a whole 2 minutes. Now it just feels like, you know when you've had a mint and there's like fresh air hits your lips? Now that's what it feels like. The colour's not like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like, it's not unique. Even this colour isn't even that unique. This isn't really a colour I would wear anyway, but it's cool. This is the final look. So I did my contour and I did my eyeshadow and my lips. Can you see already, like, my eyeshadow is just like fading. Like, it's, where's it going? Like, where are you going, eyeshadow? Don't hide, don't run away. My contour I actually really liked, but again I feel like it's, no, I'm trying to create a shadow so we can see it. Like, that did require a lot more like buildable coverage. Like, I'm not blown away, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't like, oh my god. I was blown away by the packaging of the contour kit. I was like, oh yeah, this is quite cool for the eyeshadow. The lip gloss stuff, the packaging was terrible. Oh, I just dropped the eyeshadow. Contour kit, as I think I gave it a 7 out of 10, I think it was. It needed a mirror, it needed bigger pans, it needed a bit more pigment in the colours. However, it was buildable and it was subtle, which is what I liked. But for dark skin tones, I wouldn't really recommend. The eyeshadow, it was a mess when I opened it, and even now when I'm opening it, oh, it's still a mess. Like, this little plastic thing here, it needs to go. The colours are really nice. I superly duperly like the colours in this palette, and I also like how they go from light to dark. However, there's no transition colour, they're all shimmery. Like, what am I meant to do with all shimmery colours? Like, for me, a palette needs to be a palette which you can create a look using the whole palette. That's the point of the palette. You're not meant to like jump between 5 different palettes, unless of course you want to, but like the idea of a palette should be, if you wanted to, you could just use this palette. And the lip gloss, like, this is the biggest waste of money I've ever spent. Like, 8 quid for a lip plump, a lip gloss and a lip pencil. Like, I'm not impressed with this. Like, it's not that it was bad, it wasn't worth it. Like, I don't know, like the lip pencil, it wasn't as creamy as I thought it would be, and it's advertised as 3D lips. My lips still look as thin as anything. Like, my lips are still like, I know obviously it can't change the shape of your lips, it can't enhance your lips like as much as you wanted to, it's not like cosmetic surgery, but I don't know, I'm not blown away by it, and it wasn't that creamy. The Gloss Boss, I didn't actually try it on my lips, but on my arm it does look quite pigmented. However, this isn't my favourite colour. So, a little bit of a waste of money, but you know, it's fine, it's cool, shit happens. Yeah, that is my like first impressions of the MISSGUIDED Makeup, which I believe is new. Overall, I wouldn't be like, you have to run and get it right now. You have to, sorry, someone texted me. You have to like run and get it right now. You have to go for it. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, go for it, do it. I'm just a bit like, yeah, it's cool. I wouldn't recommend it, but I wouldn't be like, if you bought it, that was a bad mistake. Like, no, you've wasted your money. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I don't know, I'm not, like, you might as well, like, I spent like 30 quid, basically. You might as well save 30 quid and actually bought like an eyeshadow palette. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But, you know. Yeah, that's it. I hope this review was helpful and you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and remember to hit the subscribe button. I just always hit myself in the face somehow. I love you all, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!